We may have entered December 2025, but November 2025 has ended with absolute history when you have to look at Indian football, because today the India under-17 team in the 2026 AFC under-17 qualifiers have done the unthinkable. India have beaten powerhouses Iran 2-1. India have managed to beat Iran 2-1, and heading into this game, it was an absolute must-win for the Indian side, because Iran were on top and India needed a win. Iran just needed to draw in order to qualify for the AFC Asian Cup in 2026, the under-17 one. 16 berths were available in that, and India were vying for one of the berths. Now, when the final whistle blew in Ahmedabad, India managed to win it 2-1. And because of that, they were level on points with Iran. Now remember, the group topper gets direct qualification into the AFC Asian Cup. Now, since the teams were tied on points, then it went into head-to-head. And that is where India managed to get the better of Iran. And that is why history has been created with India beating Iran in the under-17 AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. And because of that, they have secured qualification for the 2026 AFC under-17 tournament that will be held in Saudi Arabia. Now, this comes at a huge moment, and when Indian football is at the crossroads. The Indian senior team have always struggled in this last 1 year. They have just not been able to ensure that they qualify for the major tournaments. AFC Asia Cup dreams for the senior teams were anyway over. The lowest point for the Indian team came when they sunk to a 0-1 loss to Bangladesh, having earlier lost to Singapore in the previous round. So, Indian senior team are at an all-time low, but the under-17 boys have shown that Indian football still has some life. Beating Iran is no mean feat. I mean, Iran are the team, the senior men's team have qualified for so many World Cups. But beating Iran in the under-17 qualification has ensured that they are now heading into Saudi Arabia high on confidence in 2026. Not just that, when you have to look at the women's teams in football, they have actually stolen the march over the men by going to the AFC Asian Cup in both the under-17 and the under-23 categories. So, in more ways than one, the younger generation are showing that yes, the senior team might be lagging behind in a lot of factors, but the younger generation are dreaming big. And that is why India securing qualification in the under-17 AFC Asian Cup for 2026 is massive. Following on the heels of the women who have managed to do it so well, it is a historic moment in itself. So, the women's football team have secured qualification for the AFC Asian Cup. Now, the India under-17 boys team have also done it and beating Iran 2-1. And that too, the jubilant scenes that you saw from these boys after they had secured the win in Iran is truly, truly remarkable. One hopes that heading into 2026, what has been a turbulent year in Indian football, you finally see the light of day in 2026. It is a remarkable achievement and one that will give Indian football plenty to smile about in the next year. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.